Season 4 is here and MLB The Show 23. So this video, I'm going to go over everything that's new that dropped today as part of Season 4. There should be timestamps in the description or the pinned comment on this video if there's anything specific that you're looking for. In the comments, I would love to see a couple things. The cards from today's drop you're most excited for. I feel like for me, it's probably going to be the Mike Trout and the Giancarlo Stanton 99 overalls for those two guys. But also in the comments section, we're a few months in, it's Season 4. What are your thoughts, your opinions on the sets and seasons for content? In theory, to me, this could have been a really good way to do the content, but in my opinion, they've missed the mark a little bit. And the biggest way for me to explain it is we don't have a 99 Willie Mays, yet Machado's getting another 99 today. Brandon Crawford's getting another 99 today. Nolan Ryan's getting another 99 today. But we don't even have one 99 Willie Mays. And that to me is a perfect example of how they've just continued to miss with the content every set and season. And I think it could have been way better. To start, I'm going to go over the new XP reward path for Season 4 with those bosses that you see right there. I'm not going to spend a ton of time in this video, I don't think, going over every new card, especially the lower overalls like 97s. But I'll probably pop up their attributes in case anyone wants to pause it, take a closer look at them. We got this Matt Chapman Incognito, and then our first look at a snapshot series, the new card series that was introduced today. Got a 97 Martin Perez right there. We have a Hannes Wagner Kaiju series. Get a 97 as part of the henchman in the XP reward path. We have a Kevin Parada future star catcher for the Mets. And I was surprised to see rookie Aaron Judge, the rookie of the year card, getting only a 97. I feel like he had a good enough season to get a 99 overall, but this is the first time we've gotten a rookie of the year Aaron Judge card. It's crazy to me that it took 6 years to get this 97 Aaron Judge. And then we also have a 97 overall Bob Gibson snapshot series for him. Continuing to move on down, you can see you get some packs, some stubs, icons, whatever. You're going to keep getting these cards. You'll eventually earn them all through this program. And then at 200,000 XP, we have a 99 overall Max Fried from the snapshot series. You can see right there his pitch selection in the top right with the velo, control, and break for this Max Fried card at 200,000 points. And then at 250,000 XP, you get your first boss pack, and these are the bosses. Let's just go ahead and go right to left. We got a 99 Manny Machado snapshot series right here. And there's his quirks if y'all want to see those. We also have a 99 Cliff Lee. And to me, Machado's card looks a little bit better. But you see the velo in the top right, the control, and the break. The control looking real nasty, though, for this Cliff Lee with 100 hits per 9. And then a 99 overall Eric Gagne, max hits per 9, strikeouts per 9, I think home runs per 9, clutch, velocity, break. You can see the velo on each pitch in the top right, the control for each of them, and the break for each of them. I think this card's definitely making my bullpen. He does have an outlier on that four-seam fastball. I've loved Eric Gagne cards in the past. And I would say maybe one of the cards I'm most excited for today, top 2, definitely top 3 for me. I love Stanton swinging MLB The Show, and I think this is the best Stanton we've ever gotten, and he's an XP reward, which makes me pretty happy. He's not something like a chase card like the Mike Trout we'll see a little bit later on, but 99 MVP, Giancarlo Stanton, 104, and then max 125 contact versus lefties, max power versus each side, 86 vision, maybe a little bit low, but 117 clutch, 85 fielding, 70 speed on a Parmesan Carlos Stanton. Yeah, this is definitely the card in the XP reward path that I'm most excited for. And then at 99 Ernie Banks, a really solid looking Ernie Banks card, an XP reward, so pretty easy to get. His price should be pretty low after just a few weeks of this season being out. 112, 115 contact, 113, 111 for his power, 112 clutch, 121 vision, obviously good fielding, 95 with 92 reaction, 58 speed for this 99 overall Ernie Banks. And those are the bosses, but we're not done with new cards in the XP reward path. We also have a 99 snapshot series Jim Rice, 120 and 111 for his contact, 115, 102 for his power, maxed out clutch on the card, 88 fielding for this 99 Jim Rice at 300,000 XP. And then you keep making your way through the program. Another boss pack at 440,000. You continue to earn the other packs, the other cards, as you earn XP. And then a final boss pack at 650,000 XP. And you can see the unlimited bonus rewards on the right. Chase Pack Season 4 up there, as well as the boss pack back in the gold category. And I did not see a Chase Pack, a diamond reward, a single time on my unlimited bonuses for last season. So I'm hoping I can for Season 4's XP reward path at least once. Another season means another season of Team Affinity. I'm going to just go through each division, show you their cards. Every division is going to be set up pretty similar. You're going to start with the classics for each division. This is the American League East. We got a cycle card for Jonathan VR from the Orioles. Not quite as good as 99 Ellie De La Cruz's cycle card. And then we have a 94 Finest Garrett Whitlock relief pitcher for this Red Sox henchman. The classic in this Season 4 Team Affinity, Oswaldo Cabrera, a Tops Now card for the Yankees for this Team Affinity 4 Classic. Vidal Brujan, 94 overall Classic for the Tampa Bay Rays. And then a 94 Nate Pearson Future Star Throwback for the Blue Jays. And those are their Classics for Team Affinity Season 4. You also have the unlockables here for the American League East, those jerseys. You have the Captain Pack for the American League East, starting with the Orioles. They get a Felix Bautista right there, 119 hits per 9 on this captain. You can see the boosts as well for those tier 1, 2, 3 captain boosts. We also have the Red Sox captain for TA4. It's going to be this 95 Mike Napoli with the captain boost that you see right here. And then for the Yankees, they're getting a Mike Mussina as their captain for Team Affinity 4 with his captain boost on the screen right there. A Randy Arozarena from the Rays as their TA4 captain. And then we can see his boost just like all the other cards if you get those tiers. And then Joe Carter, Team Affinity 4 for the Blue Jays. His captain boost that we see right here. I'm not sure if it actually means 0 hitters. That might be a typo. Moving on down, you get some more classics. You continue to get the unlockables, things like that. And then you have the bosses for the American League East, Team Affinity 4. I think this is our first time ever getting a two-way Babe Ruth in MLB The Show. And it looks like we do have 97 overalls for Team Affinity once again. But there are Team Affinity collections, which we'll get to in a little bit. Jim Palmer, his velo in the top right with the control and the break. For the Orioles, Team Affinity 4 card. And then the two-way Babe Ruth, 97 starting pitcher for the Red Sox. You see the velo, the pitch selection in the top right with the control on each pitch, with the break. They did give him a sinker, and then he also has these hitting attributes. At least 100 for all his contact and power attributes. Max clutch for this 97 Babe Ruth. And then we also have a snapshot series, Mariano Rivera for the Yankees, closing pitcher card. You can see in the velo top right, the control and pitch break on each of them for that Mariano Rivera. And it's looking like these snapshot series cards do not have any Wait. Okay, so I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a little bit confused, but we got Wade Boggs right here, the Rays snapshot series card. He is the first card in this division to have any quirks, and I just don't understand exactly why that is. Maybe someone could explain why Wade Boggs, but nobody else had quirks. Either way, rounding off the American League East, you got the Blue Jays, 97 overall, Alejandro Kirk catcher card, the snapshot series for him right there. And he does have quirks as well, so him and Wade Boggs did, but Rivera, Ruth, and Palmer did not. I'm not exactly sure why that might be. And then you just go through and you can continue to unlock all the cards. If you max out the Team Affinity, you will be able to earn yourself every card from that division, and that is the American League East for Season 4 of Team Affinity. Now we're going to go through the American League Central for Season 4 of Team Affinity, starting with their classics, these 94 overalls. For the White Sox, they're getting this 94 Yasmani Grandal card, the postseason card from 2020. The Guardians are going to be getting this left-handed reliever, Brad Hand, as their classic diamond for TA4. The Tigers are going to be getting this future star, Matt Manning pitcher card you see right here. Danny Duffy will be the classic diamond for the Royals for this new season of Team Affinity. And then Nick Gordon from the Twins. I'm not a Twins fan, but shout out to the Twins, is going to be the classic card for them. Here in the American League Central, you got some jerseys for the unlockables, and then you have their captains. You got a mini Minoso in left field for the White Sox captain card on this season 4 of Team Affinity with those captain boosts on the screen. And then for the Guardians, shout out to Fuzzy, you're getting a Grady Sizemore captain card for them, 95 overall with these captain boosts you see on screen right there for the Guardians. And then the Tigers get a starting pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez, attributes here, the captain page right there. And then moving on down to Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals captain, and he's been having a pretty good year, maybe even a breakout season for the Royals. I saw him hit a couple homers in one game when he was playing in Northwest Arkansas one time. And then we got Duran from the Twins, 118 hits per 9, closing pitcher captain card, max velo and break for him. He does have an outlier on both his four seam and his splitter, a little bit interesting to see. And then he does have the captain boost since he is the Twins captain for the American League Central of Season 4 Team Affinity. Moving on down to their bosses that we see right here. Some of these snapshot cards definitely looking better than others. And I'm not sure, but there might even be some snapshot cards that the picture makes me not want to put them on my team. But we got a Frank Thomas Big Hurt, one of my favorite guys in the show, one of my favorite swings in MLB The Show. I love this man. He is the White Sox Snapshot Series for Team Affinity Season 4. Andres Jimenez is going to be that 97 for the Guardians you see right here. I guess I can be looking at the quirks. Andre Jimenez does have some. We didn't check Frank Thomas, but he does have some, so I'm not sure how they're picking and choosing who does or doesn't, but Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez getting a Tigers card. He is the Snapshot Series for their catcher. That just threw me off a little bit for a second, but you saw his quirks right there, and he is the Season 4 Snapshot for the Tigers. And then you have a 97 George Brett for the Royals Snapshot Series for Team Affinity Season 4. And then Joe Mauer is going to be that guy for the Twins, 97 overall catcher Snapshot Series for him. And it looks like every card in this division is going to have quirks, and that is the Season 4 American League Central Division and its rewards. The last division for the American League, we have the West and their Season 4 Team Affinity cards, starting with the Classics. We got Corey Lee, Future Star for the Astros. And then for the Angels, we have a 94 Future Star, Brandon Marsh is their Classic Diamond. Frankie Montas, starting pitcher card for the Athletics. And then Kendall Graveman, a closing pitcher card for the Mariners. This card seems way better than all the other ones in this division just because he is a reliever. But max hits per 9, velo, and break with a good pitch selection on that 94 Kendall Graveman. And rounding it off for the Rangers Classic with a Nick Solak, second base kind of utility guy right here for their Classics in AL West Season 4. Some unlockables, the jerseys, and then their captains for the American League West. Team Affinity 4 captains. You start with Christian Javier from the Astros. You can see his captain boost on screen right there. Obviously going to be checking him for every player. Hunter Renfroe. Feel like it's bad timing. You know, I don't think he's on the Angels anymore, but he is going to be their team captain for this Season 4 Team Affinity, and those boosts that you see on screen right there. And then you have Lefty Grove. I don't know why, but I thought I had seen this card art this year. Maybe I'm tripping and thinking of a card last year, but I could have sworn I saw that picture on a different card in this game. But I might be crazy. I probably am. He's the Athletics captain for Team Affinity Season 4. You got Teoscar Hernandez going to be the Team Affinity captain from the Mariners with those boosts that you see on screen right here. And then the final card in the American League that we need to go over is Jonah Heim, the captain card, I should say. Final captain card, switch hitter. And you see those boosts right there. Moving on down, finishing up the American League with the American League West, you have their 5 bosses from Team Affinity Season 4, their Snapshot Series, starting with Justin Verlander for the Astros. You can see the card right here, the velo, control, and break up in that top right, as well as the quirks for him. You also have a Tim Salmon. I like that picture, holding the World Series trophy. That's a pretty cool one for me. You see the Angels right here, his Snapshot Series for that Tim Salmon card. And then Reggie Jackson. Oh, man, I feel like I haven't been using any Reggie Jackson cards, but he's going to be their Snapshot Series with that beautiful 70 contact versus left-handed pitching for the Athletics boss in TA Season 4. Randy Johnson, the known world-famous photographer, getting a snapshot series right here. You can see the velo on the top right, as well as the control and the break for a 97 overall Randy Johnson snapshot series. And rounding out the American League West and the American League in general for Team Affinity Season 4, you have the snapshot series Ian Kinsler representing the Texas Rangers, and that's going to be AL West Season 4's Team Affinity rewards. Now for the National League, starting with the National League East and their classics, we have a Gold Glove Jason Hayward card from the 2012 season. We have Edward Cabrera, Future Star card, 94 overall. Going to be the Marlins, 101 hits per 9 on a 94. That's kind of an interesting looking card. Jeff McNeil is going to be the classic for the Mets, player of the month from August 22. And we have max contact versus each side on that 94 overall. Alec Boehm from the Phillies, Future Star card for him, going to be the Phillies classic and TA Season 4. And then Luis Garcia going to be the Nationals classic card, this Future Star series for him right there. You got some unlockables, the jerseys for the NL East, and then the captains for Season 4 Team Affinity of the National League East, starting with the closing pitcher, Craig Kimbrell for the Atlanta Braves, captain for TA4. Moving on to the Marlins, a Jorge Soler captain card. Really good versus left-handed pitching. You see the boost going to boost some left-handed attributes if you're using Miami Marlins with him as your captain. Kodai Senga for the Mets captain starting pitcher card. You see the velo control in the top right. We also see his captain boost right there for the Mets TA4 captain. Jose Alvarado going to be a relief pitcher captain. The Phillies one for Team Affinity 4 with his captain boost right there. And then we also have a Tim Raines 95 overall switch hitting captain card for the Nationals as part of Team Affinity Season 4. And then moving on down, you continue earning the cards. We have the National League East bosses, the snapshot series, including that Bryce Harper we'll get to in a second. 97 overalls for the Team Affinity 4 cards. Eddie Rosario going to be that snapshot series guy for the Atlanta Braves. I always love his swing in MLB The Show. Sandy Alcantara looking good in that suit on his snapshot series card. The velo in the top right, the control in the top right, as well as the pitch break. And he does have outlier on his sinker for this 97 Sandy Alcantara. Edwin Diaz going to be a closing pitcher, 97 for the Mets. Max hits per 9, strikeouts per 9, pitching clutch, velo, and break. Velo in the top right with that control at 99 on the slider, as well as the break at 99 on that slider. Having outlier on his four-seam fastball for the 97 Edwin. And then Jimmy Rollins, shortstop snapshot series for the Phillies. 116 contact versus lefties, 95 speed, some good defense on this 97 Jimmy Rollins. And rounding out the National League East, we have a Nationals Bryce Harper snapshot series as their 97, 107, 100 first contact, 120 power versus right-handed pitching for this 97 snapshot series Bryce Harper, and that's going to be the National League East Team Affinity Season 4. And then probably the best division in baseball, we're on to the National League Central. They have their classic cards right here, starting with a future star, Ian Happ from the Cubs. Man, that seems like it's from a long time ago, like MLB 17 days right there. We have Eugenio Suarez for the Reds, 94 overall classic card for their Season 4 of Team Affinity. Rowdy Tellez for the Brewers, really good versus right-handed pitching on his 94. A Quinn Priester for the Pirates, classic diamond in Team Affinity Season 4. And then a new red, a Cincinnati red, but Harrison Bader is going to be the Cardinals classic diamond, this 94 monthly awards card for him right there. You get some jerseys in that unlockable pack. You have the captains for the National League Central, starting with the Cubs. They get a starting pitcher, Fergie Jenkins, as their captain with those boosts that you see right here. Moving on to the Reds, they're getting a Hunter Green captain card. No surprise, he's going to have max velocity with outlier on the four-seam fastball, as well as those captain boosts for him. And then Prince Fielder, going to be the Brewers Team Affinity 4 captain card with those boosts. Really good versus right-handed pitching if you're using a Milwaukee Brewers team build with him. A 95 Rich Gossage, closing pitcher for the Pirates. 114 hits per 9 on this 95 reliever. This captain card for Rich Gossage as the Pirates captain. And then the final captain for the National League Central is the Cardinals. They have Lou Brock, max contact versus righties, obviously max speed, stealing, and bunting for him, with those captain boosts given plus 15 speed. That could be kind of an interesting captain boost right there for the 95 Lou Brock as the Cardinals. And then the National League Central Snapshot Series cards, the 97s for the National League Central, starting with the Cubs. They get Alfonso Soriano as their Snapshot Series, their Season 4 Team Affinity reward. The Reds are going to be getting Rob Dibble. I had no clue that he played the drums wearing his batting gloves, it looks like, but I'm not sure if he hit too much as a relief pitcher. 113 hits per nine, max velo, 98 break, outlier on his four-seam fastball as the Reds. Snapshot series right there. The Brewers are getting known steroid user Ryan Braun. We're also getting a known steroid user Mark McGwire, though, later next week, so I guess I can't say anything. But 101, 121 contact for this 97 overall Ryan Braun, getting the Brewers snapshot card. The Jason Bay is the Pirates snapshot series for Team Affinity. I don't know, man. This is one of those cards where I feel like I don't want to use him because of the card art. I don't want to be seen in ranked seasons using this card, if that makes sense. I don't know. It just seems a little bit embarrassing to me. But not embarrassing would be using this sexy Paul Goldschmidt. Look at that beautiful card art. 101, 125 max contact versus lefties, 95 and 97 for his power, and he is the 97 overall, the snapshot series for the National League Central Cardinals, and that is the Season 4 Team Affinity rewards for the NL Central. And the final division to go over for Team Affinity Season 4 before we go to the collections is the National League West, starting with their classics, their 94s. The Diamondbacks get a Topps Now Merrill Kelly. The Rockies are getting a Topps Now Brendan Rodgers as their classic 94. AJ Pollock will be the Dodgers. He gets a monthly award series card from July of 2021. And then the Padres are getting a CJ Abrams as their classic diamond, a shortstop card, a Topps Now card as well for him. And then finest Mike Yastrzemski will be the 94 classic for the San Francisco Giants. Just like usual, just like the other divisions, you get some jerseys and you get some captains. 95 overalls, we got Christian Walker right here for the Diamondbacks captain with his boosts on screen there. We have a left fielder, a Matt Holliday as the Rockies captain. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Matt Holliday with hair, but look at that. He's right there with those captain boosts you see. Probably my favorite ones are where they give you contact versus each side, especially 15. Looking pretty nice for the Rockies captain Matt Holliday. We have the Dodgers captain right here, a Sean Green for them. I always love Sean Green's swing in MLB The Show. He's their 95 captain. We got a closing pitcher for the Padres, Kirby Yates, and his 109 hits per nine, and you can see his captain boost right there. And then the final captain of the day is going to be the Giants captain, Brian Wilson. And speaking of Brian, what was the deal with 125 Brian? Did anyone keep hearing that in the SDS stream? Are they talking, like, what are they talking about? Brian Wilson? I don't know, man, but that was just confusing me. I tuned in and heard 125 Brian, 125 Brian, and he's got 107 hits per nine, 125 Brian. Is that clutch? He's got pitching clutch at 125, so maybe that's what they mean. I don't know. But he also has their captain boost for the Giants, Brian Wilson, rounding out the National League West. And then the bosses for Season 4 Team Affinity for the National League West, Steve Finley, another one of my favorite swings for the game, is going to be the 97 Snapshot Series for the Diamondbacks. I like the look of that card, celebrating a championship. We have Vinny Castilla in the Rockies card for their Snapshot Series, max contact and power versus left-handed pitching for this Vinny Castilla card. Justin Turner is the Snapshot Series, the 97 for Team Affinity 4 for the Dodgers. The Padres are going to be getting a Trevor Hoffman 97 overall closing pitcher card that we see right here. And then Willie Mays. Like I said at the beginning of the video, man, we don't have a 99 Willie Mays yet. This is our best Willie Mays this year. Meanwhile, we're getting duplicate 99s of Brandon Crawford, Manny Machado. And I just can't believe it's almost September. Literally tomorrow's September, and we don't have a 99 Willie Mays yet. But he is the final card for Team Affinity Season 4. The Giants Snapshot Series is going to be a 97 Willie Mays. And that is it for Season 4 Team Affinity. Before we get to collections, it's time to go over the new collection rewards. We have new Team Affinity collection guys and new set 4 collection guys going to be starting, since we just talked about Team Affinity, with the Team Affinity 4 collection rewards. If you collect all 90 diamonds, you do get a 99 Nolan Ryan. He's getting another one of those, but we're going to start at the bottom. Collect 15 of the diamonds from Team Affinity Season 4. You get this Tom Hankey Blue Jays closing pitcher captain card with those boosts that you see right there. For collecting 20, you get the Captain Jazz Chisholm Jr. that we see right here. This Captain Series card with the Captain boost that you see on screen for collecting 15 and 20 Team Affinity 4 cards. And if you collect 30 of the Team Affinity 4 diamonds, then you can get a 99 overall Snapshot Series Joey Votto maxed out hitting versus right-handed pitching with max clutch as well. And then 88 power versus lefties. No quirks on the 99 Joey Votto. A 99 overall Walter Johnson. 109 hits per 9 for him. You see the velo on the top right, as well as the control and the pitch break for that Walter Johnson. He does have an outlier on his 4-seam fastball. And then another 99 Brandon Crawford getting a Snapshot Series. And don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful looking card. I love that we're getting 99s of guys like Brandon Crawford, but I still wish we had at least one 99 Willie Mays among other cards. It just seems like sometimes they're repeating guys instead of giving guys that need 99s theirs. But we got a 99 Brandon Crawford. You can see this card's looking great. Max fielding, 60 speed, good contact, over 100 power at least versus each side, or you get the idea what I'm saying. 123 clutch, but a really good looking Brandon Crawford card for collecting 70 Team Affinity. And then you got the Snapshot Series Charlie Blackmon, Chuck Nasty, max contact versus each side. Pretty decent arm for a Charlie Blackmon. 83 fielding, 79 speed, maxed out clutch with the 125 max contact for the 99 Charlie Blackmon. 102, 116 power. And then finally, for the Team Affinity 4 collections, we have the 99 overall Nolan Ryan. A second 99 for him this year. Snapshot Series with the horse on the card. Max stamina, max pitching clutch, home runs per 9, velo, break, 83 control. You can see the velocity in the top right. You can see the control in the top right. And the pitch break in the top right, as well as having outlier on that 4-seam fastball. And those are the Team Affinity 4 collection rewards. And then we have new set 4 collection guys. We can see right here that it does take a little bit less of the cards than in previous seasons. We have collect 50 for our first 99 overall collection reward. Another 99 Ryan Helsley. I would imagine, hey, why not give somebody who doesn't have a 99 yet than someone who's already had one? But hey, we got 99 Ryan Helsley, Cardinals closing pitcher, max hits per 9 on the Snapshot Series, as well as velo, break, and pitching clutch. You can see the velo in the top right, the control in the top right, and the pitch break in the top right for the first of the set 4 collection rewards, with outlier on the 4-seam fastball. And then a 99 overall Ryan Howard, max power versus each side, max contact versus righties, 101 versus lefties with 120 clutch, 77 fielding at first base, 40 speed for Ryan Howard with the quirks that you see here. I loved his cards last year. Haven't really used them much this year, but maybe I'll give this one a little bit more of a try, especially with max power versus each side. Max contact versus righties looking pretty solid for the collect 75. At collect 105 of the set 4 cards, you get a 99 overall Ricky Henderson Snapshot Series. Max contact versus righties, 120 versus lefties, 89 power versus right, 101 versus left. Obviously 99 speed and stealing, 116 clutch, 88 fielding for this 99 overall Ricky Henderson. At 105 collect cards, you get your first set 4 collection boss pack at 135. You can choose between one of these three guys, starting with 99 overall, 50 home run club, Jimmy Fox. Max power versus each side, max contact versus righties, with catcher secondary, max down clutch, 112 contact, 80 fielding, 70 speed on this 99 overall Jimmy Fox as the first boss card. And then the 99 overall Corey Kluber, I was really surprised to see only 108 hits per 9 on this 99 Kluber as a boss card. You see the velo in the top right, you see the control in the top right, and you see this pitch break in the top right for Corey Kluber, and then he doesn't have any quirks on the card either. Probably the boss that I might be going after last, but that is one of the bosses. The final one, probably, I would say top 3 out of the cards I'm excited for. It might be Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, and Giancarlo Stanton is my top 3 today, but I gotta say this Mookie is in there. I mean, just look at this card. Right field, second, short, left, center, max contact versus each side, 104 power versus righties, 117 versus lefties, 125 clutch, but only 91 durability, 99 max fielding and arm accuracy, 83 speed for this 99 overall Mookie Betts, with the quirks that you see right here. So how come Corey Kluber does not have a single quirk? That is what I don't get, man. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason between who's getting them and who's not. But that's not it, man. You can get the bosses, your second one at 200, your third one at 260, but you have other rewards. At 230, you get a Season 4 chase pack, and there is one extra 99 thrown in there, a Clayton Kershaw for collecting 170 cards. He also has a Snapshot Series card today, 114 hits per 9 with max velo and break. You see the control at 93, pitch selection in the top right with that velocity, with that control on each pitch, with that break on each pitch for the 99 Snapshot Series Clayton Kershaw. And those are the collection rewards for set 4. Now, we saw a Season 4 chase pack and the collection rewards, so let's just go take a look at the pack shop. We can see number retirement packs are back. You have a bundle as well as buying them individually. I just sold some of these guys before the drop started for over 150,000 stubs. I'm real glad I did that. We have new diamond duos today. We can see in the bottom right, you got a Texas Rangers uniform here. We have a 99 future star Drew Jones for the Diamondbacks. Wait a minute, look at this card. Wait, this is one of the best cards I've seen today out of the new content, and it's behind a pack. That's so surprising. 99 speed though, 97 fielding, 100, 108 contact, 106, 115 power. I'm guessing a future star, yeah, not gonna have any quirks, but yo, I want to give this 99 Drew Jones a try. And then we also have a 99 Nestor for the Yankees. The Snapshot Series is your other new diamond duo. 116 hits per 9, max break for him. You see the velocity in the top right on that pitch selection with the control looking good, and then the break looking decent. Pretty 99 solid as well for him with those quirks that you see right there on the 99 Nestor. And then we also have a new chase pack 7 as part of the content drop today, which features this 99 overall 30-30 club Mike Trout, and you can see why this is one of the cards I'm most excited for today. I just wish he wasn't the chase card, man. This is always where the most expensive cards are, but I guess it's no surprising that he's going to be this good. 125, 118 contact, 125, 115 power, max clutch, 99 durability, max speed and stealing with 90 fielding, a good arm, 87, a little bit lower than I would like reaction, but with these quirks as well. And this is an insane looking 99 Mike Trout, currently going for over 750,000 stubs, man. That is absolutely crazy. We also have a new ranked season that started today. We'll go ahead and take a look at the rewards for that. We have some new cards in the pennant race pack. You got an German Marquez 90 overall Snapshot Series for the Rockies, and then a DH Snapshot Series Edgar Martinez for the Mariners right there. From the pennant race rewards, wild card gets a Jace Young for the Tigers. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe it's Jung. They said Jung on stream, but I could have sworn it was Young. And then you got a 95 Greg Maddux Braves starting pitcher card right here as a wild card reward pack. The championship series gets some 97s, a snapshot series card for Tony Gonsolin, starting pitcher right there, and then an Elijah Green center field future star for the Nationals. And those are the two new championship series rewards. You got a number retirement pack in here. And then at 100 points in the program, the new World Series rewards. You got a Gary Carter 99 overall catcher snapshot series card for the Mets. 100, 125 contact, 102, 111 power, 120 clutch, 90 fielding with the catcher pop time quirk for Gary Carter. A 99 overall Trevor Story for the Red Sox Kaiju Series card, World Series reward, 104, 113 contact, 108, 125 power, max clutch, 81 speed, 97 fielding for this 99 Trevor Story. And then a Gold Glove Zach Greinke as your final World Series reward. 118 hits per 9 for him. You see the velo and pitch selection in the top right. You see the control looking great on each pitch, as well as the break on those for this 99 overall Zach Greinke. I'm just hoping he doesn't tip his pitches like some Zach Greinke cards in the past. And that's the new ranked season and the new World Series rewards. We also have a new event going on today, the All Sets event with a max team overall of 88. You see the 99 Cedric Mullins is the 12 win. We'll take a look at his attributes in a second, but at 5 wins, you get a 95 overall Ryan Presley closing pitcher card right there. At 10 wins, you get an event rewind pack. You get to choose some of the rewards. And then for winning 20 games, winning, not just playing, for winning 20 games, you get a 97. A 97 for winning 20 games. Joe Torre, 103, 102 contact, 82, 76 power, 90 fielding for the 20 wins reward. And then if you get to 30 wins, I'm glad it's 30 instead of 40, man. 40 was absolutely ridiculous. You can choose one of the previous 12 wins in this non-sellable pack. And then if you get to 12 wins in the new events, you get this 99 Silver Slugger Cedric Mullins, 118, 106 contact, 107, 95 power versus lefties, 86 speed, 94 fielding on the 99 Cedric Mullins. We also have new Topps Now cards to go over. They gave us a jumbo pack this week. We have a 95 overall Brandon Pafat for the Diamondbacks, maybe just Fat, I'm not really sure. We have a 95 Parker Meadows for the Tigers. We're going to have a left field 95 Everson Pereira for the Yankees in this Topps Now set of cards. A designated hitter Michael Busch for the Dodgers. We have an Oslevis Basabe for the Rays, shortstop Topps Now card. We have a Wilyer Abreu for the Red Sox, gets a 95. Another 95 Jordan Wicks for the Cubs right there. And then we have a 97 Alex Verdugo Topps Now card to finish off the week for the August Topps Now program. Taking a look at the collection, no new rewards in there. And I think that should be everything new for today's content for Season 4 and MLB The Show 23. We can see the new Flawless rewards dropping on September 5th, and then the August monthly awards dropping on September 8th, as well as probably a new 99 Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa as part of that great race of 98 program. And I think they hinted to a new card series that we might even see for those cards in that program.